Hey, didn't see you come in. I was just reading here. I've mentioned this book a couple times, A Biblical Answer for Racial Unity. It's a compilation of different speeches given by various people. I've gotten through chapter 5, a couple of chapters by H.B. Charles, which were great. Richard Caldwell, also pretty good, and 2 chapters by Juan Sanchez, which were both pretty good in general. I mean, there were some minor things to quibble with, but overall I was very impressed. And here I go. I'm in chapter 6, and it's Danny Akin, A Mindset for Racial Unity. I'll just read it. I mean, I don't know if you'll like this video, but some people like this kind of thing, so I'll just read it and we'll see how it goes. Danny Akin, he says, "Let me describe a bit of my history. My grandfather was a member of the Ku Klux Klan. I experienced integration in the 5th grade, and the same year Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. I grew up in a wonderful church. I was called into the ministry from that church. A few years after my call to ministry, I learned that the pastor had wanted to invite E.V. Hill to come and preach in our church, but tragically the deacons voted it down. He was not extended an invitation. That was the world in which I grew up, and yet at the same time I was blessed to have great-grandparents and parents, in particular my mother, who taught me that that's not the way you think. It's not the way you act or treat other people. Today I'm blessed to be a part of a seminary that has as one of its core values kingdom diversity. One of the things I've learned over the last several years is those of us who are white, who have not grown up in minority context, we just need to be quiet, listen, and learn." Those of us who are white, who have not grown up in a minority context, we just need to be quiet, listen, and learn. We tend to talk too much. Because we often talk so much, we don't get to hear other people's stories. We don't get to appreciate their perspective. You know what, Danny Akin? You're right. You just deplatformed yourself!